Huh.
Hello there. Tonight's shave's going to be with my 69 Gillette Black Beauty. It's the short-handled version. It's set on 4 with a Gillette 7 o'clock super adjustable, or otherwise known as Gillette 7 o'clock blacks. This is the third shave on this blade, but I don't expect any problems with it. It's a sharp blade. We're going to be using my Ever-Ready 500 PBT. It's got an 18 or 19 millimeter, rather, I believe. Might be 18 millimeter. Golden Nib Finest F2. And it's set at, I believe, 54 millimeter height. And we're going to be using a sample that I got from the same subscriber that sent me the Martin DeCondra sample. He sent this along as well. This is St. James of London. Oh, that's good. Lavender and Geranium scent. Most of you guys, if you know me at all, if you watch my videos at all, you know that I'm a really big fan of florals. Rose, lavender, lilac. Lavender is one of my very favorite scents, and I'm really particular about the lavender that I like, and this is a wonderful take on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use an old kitchen butter knife. I'm going to reach in there and get me a little bit, and I put my brush in some water, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick that cream right there and start lathering in my bowl. This is another soap or cream that I've wanted to try for the longest time. I've seen reviews on it, particularly David Bailey and some others. I believe Paul H. Films or Anthony Esposito, but don't quote me on that. Now, I already can tell you that I really like where this cream is going, because it's asking for more water. And what I mean by that is I can see with the consistency of the cream as I'm building it that it wants more water than what I gave it to start with. And that's something that I really love in soaps and creams, is that they handle water well. They want a lot of water. I like soaps and creams that not only handle water well, but that really want that water content to be fairly high. I think it adds to slickness. You know, if it's a soap or a cream that wants that kind of water, then I'm pretty sure that what will happen is I'll end up with a really good slickness to the product but I'll also end up with a really stable lather that won't dry out on my face. It won't slide off my face. There'll still be plenty of cushion and all of that. And so I look for soaps and creams that want a lot of water. And I can already tell that's a lovely, it's got a wonderful kind of feel on the face. Really nice and pillowy, soft. Now this brush set at 54 millimeter is wonderfully pillowy, soft too. I love that in this brush. But the lather, I mean, the lather feels wonderfully soft and fluffy, but it's got a really good thickness to it. And I can tell you right now, just from it being on my hands off the brush, that it seems like it's going to have a good slickness to it. And so right now I'm loving this cream so far. Lovely. Oh yeah, pretty decent slickness. It's not hyper slick like a lot of, say, like Sterling or something like that. You know, Sterling, in my opinion, is an incredibly slick soap. So is XXX Razor Rock. And most Razor Rock, in my opinion, has a real good slickness, but there's something, in my experience, kind of special about the XXX in that regard. But this is a lovely cream. The scent is not ultra light, but it's not super strong. I'd put scent intensity at 5 or 6. And maybe a 7. The more that I have it on my face, even like after I've made that pass, the lavender really comes out more. I mean, you can smell it like out of the container, but when you lather it up, the lavender, it's not very strong in the bowl here. And look, I mean, wonderful lather. But it's about twice as strong on your face as it is in the bowl. And it's just a gorgeous scent. You know who you are. Thank you for sending this. This is absolutely lovely cream. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Well, I won't claim it because I don't know for sure. But I wonder, is this cream made by Crichton's? The reason I ask, you guys should know, some of you guys, is that I've used several creams made by Crichton, and they're hard to beat. They really are. And the quality of this lather kind of makes me think that now the slickiness is getting more. There's more slickness in this second pass than there was in the first. So I think what's happening, and I've seen this happen before with soaps and creams too, is that the slickness builds on your face. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like, even though I rinse between passes, and I use a cloth most of the time, that whatever the components that create the slickness in the soap or the cream, they still hang around in your skin, and when you add another pass to it, it gets slicker and slicker. But this is really slick, a lot slicker than it was on this second pass. Zit, hate that. 51 years old and can't get rid of zits. Still handsome as ever, though. Anyway, little attempt at levity there. Anyway, lovely cream. Absolutely lovely cream. That Gillette Black, yeah, 7 o'clock black. It's nice and smooth. Not even really dulled yet, I don't think. Like I said, this is the third shave off of it. I can also tell you that I can use a lot less of this cream to make this lather than I bet about half of what I used would have been just fine. There's enough there left on the brush. I could do at least 2 passes, maybe 3 more than what I've got here on my face. So I think I could extend the life of that sample by cutting back on how much I use initially, and that's a good thing. It means that the soap is really good quality, that it makes lather very fast. That's a good thing. Gobs of slickness now. Compared to the first. Compared to the first pass, the slickness doubled on the second pass and then doubled again on this last one. Incredibly slick. One of the things that I love about this adjustable, I can put it on 4 and it works very much like a super speed, and I love the mildness of the super speeds. If you just use the weight of the razor and get the angle of the head right, that's technique. You concentrate on technique. Don't zone out when you shave. You get a really, really close shave. That's why I like the super speed. You get a really, really close shave, but you get one that doesn't give you a ton of irritation. It doesn't wear your face down. You're not needing to give your face a rest in the middle of the week or toward the end of the week because you've used a really aggressive razor and you weren't paying attention to what was going on, and now your face is paying for it. And now I'm not saying that happens to everybody, and I'm not saying that it's wrong to like an aggressive razor, but for me, that's absolutely lovely. Nice, wonderfully close shave. No touch-up needed anywhere. Hard to beat that with anything that I can think of. You know, absolutely lovely cream. Thank you again I highly recommend the St. James of London, especially the lavender. Let me dry my face a bit. The lavender and geranium scent, just absolutely gorgeous. What I'm going to do, I can't think of anything that would go with this better than Old Spices. Has the geranium component in it and a couple of other floral components as well, and just it should go wonderfully with that cream. All right, that's been the shave. God bless you. Thank you for taking time to share this shave with me. St. James of London, Lavender Geranium, wonderful, wonderful cream, wonderful, wonderful lather. The slickness builds and builds with each pass. Dead simple to lather, holds water wonderfully well. Just a wonderful all around. God bless you, and I'll see you all around the shaving world. Later.
Huh.